All right, what's going on, guys? So we're gonna be doing a review on the Mitolife supplements. Been using a lot of their products for the last few years. I'm a really big fan of just different ones that they have in their line. The company Mitolife was actually created by Matt Blackburn, who many of you may know him. He's sort of a health influencer, and essentially he created the company just to allow for a source to ensure that you're getting the highest possible quality of these, health supplements, which a lot of them, if you're getting them off Amazon, you're just kind of rolling the dice in terms of whether or not you're actually getting what you're paying for, because, things may be underdosed, they may not be sourced in a bioavailable form that is going to be recognizable by your body and used efficiently. So for instance, the Shilajit right here, which I'm a huge fan of and I've been taking for a while now, right here it's called Panacea. And given that it does have just so many benefits, it has over 84 organic minerals in there. It's been shown to increase testosterone. It contains fulvic acid, which just enhances the delivery of minerals into the cell, chelates and complexes inorganic minerals, and just is so incredibly beneficial, especially if you're a guy, you're in the gym, you're lifting weights, maybe you do bodybuilding or some other sport. It's honestly just one of the best natural things that you can take. And then on top of that, in a clinical trial, it was shown to increase collagen production. So it has applications for anti-aging, for overall skin health, not just exercise performance. It's also been explored in the context of neurodegenerative diseases as a means of combating cognitive decline. It's known to improve markers of oxidative damage, preserve bone mineral density in menopausal women, and it helps replace microvascular and extracellular tissue. With something that has so many different benefits, I just want to make sure that what I'm getting is sourced from the right place. The manufacturing process, the purification process is done in a way that it's not introducing any contaminants, and that I'm actually getting, like I said, what I'm paying for, which I can definitely just trust with Mitolife. That definitely is the case. So other Mitolife products that are really popular as well include their Dissolve It All systemic enzymes. Now these are extremely underrated in my opinion. Not many people I talk to know about them or know what they're used for. But essentially when you take them on an empty stomach, the enzymes circulate in your system for up to 12 hours, and they help assist in breaking down excess fibrin, right, which is essentially a biomesh. So in addition to breaking down the fibrin, the fibrinogen, it also breaks down necrotic debris in the blood. It can take the burden off the liver and white blood cells, increasing their function. It supports respiratory, cardiovascular, circulatory, and sinus health. Decreases wrinkles and scar tissue, so it can help break down acne scars and help clear up your skin. It may improve conditions ending in itis or osis, and also may increase lifespan. Okay, and we're talking by decades. This, in my opinion, is extremely underrated. If you haven't looked into the benefits of nattokinase, serrapeptase, if you deal with any kind of gut issues, skin issues, acne, that could very well be something that you would want to try out. Now, those systemic enzymes, you do want to take them on an empty stomach, but then they have their Digest It All enzyme formula that you want to take with your meals. And that's just going to help with overall digestion, helping break down proteins, carbs, and fats. And so, yeah, that can be useful if you deal with any kind of gas, bloating. You just want to increase the absorption of nutrients, especially in the context of modern day. This can be particularly useful because enzymes are typically found in raw foods and raw whole foods, right? Most people aren't even eating whole foods, and most people are cooking them. So you're not really getting the natural enzymes in. And then on top of that, if you're a bodybuilder, if you're someone that's breaking down a lot of muscle tissue, you're extremely active and you're eating a lot of food, then that can put a big burden on your pancreas to secrete all those enzymes necessary to break down your food. So the enzymes are just going to allow your pancreas to rest, recharge, and recover, and just get a little bit of a break from constantly having to churn out and work. And then also here we have the beef liver capsules right here, which are 100% New Zealand source cattle, right? So if you don't already know, liver is extremely nutrient dense. Liver is like the most prized organ. It's known as nature's multivitamin, a really rich source of potassium, folate, choline, CoQ10, B vitamins, retinol, which is bioavailable vitamin A, which a lot of people just aren't getting. It's highest in liver out of any food on the entire planet. Also selenium, copper, zinc, and more. Also, what's great about this supplement that's unique to this specific formula, I know there's a lot of other liver supplements out there on the market, like Ancestral Supplements, Heart and Soil, but per serving it actually has 2 milligrams of added copper in addition to what's already present in the beef liver, which is really important, maintaining that balance of copper to zinc, right? Because we know how important zinc is, but a lot of times people supplement all this zinc and then they have issues with their skin or just other issues that arise because they're not maintaining the proper balance of copper to zinc, right? The right ratio should be around 15:1. So for instance, if you're taking 30 milligrams of zinc per day, that would be 2 milligrams of copper per day. Most people just simply aren't getting enough copper through their diet. It's extremely hard to get, especially if you're eating a standard, American diet. The highest source out of any food of copper is liver, right? So personally with me, I also take a GHK copper peptide, which if you're into peptides, you know how beneficial that can be. But especially when it comes to anti-aging for skin, collagen production, copper is super key. So not only does that have that in here, but in addition, it also has bioavailable vitamin A, otherwise known as retinol, which is also extremely important for hormones, especially if you're a man, for increasing testosterone, as well as skin. Again, just to emphasize how important copper is, contributes to the maintenance of normal connective tissues, normal energy metabolism, normal functioning of the nervous system, normal hair pigmentation, normal iron transport in the body, normal skin pigmentation, normal function of the immune system, and protection of cells from oxidative stress. Also been shown that copper deficiency is linked with early graying of hair. In terms of anti-aging minerals, copper, in my opinion, is up there as one of the top things just for overall beauty, for maintaining a youthful look. It's obviously helps with your skin, collagen, with preventing wrinkles and preventing gray hair, right? So really important to make sure that you're getting enough of. So on the subject of copper, another really cool formula they have is their desiccated oyster extract right here, which has a bunch of bioavailable minerals, including copper, zinc, selenium, iodine, biotin, which is also good for just your overall skin quality. And again, these are in bioavailable forms, which, for me, I really don't take any multivitamins because in most cases they're just, high in things that I don't want more of, and they're low in the things that we actually want and that are harder to get, that are more expensive. Here, another really great whole food based supplement that can really help to fill in any nutritional gaps. And then also here, Mitolife has, in my opinion, the most comprehensive vitamin C products on the market. They have the vitamin C with polyphenols product right here, which has 100 milligrams of polyphenols in combination with ascorbic acid. And vitamin C is, the way that I take it is I take it alongside my collagen, because it's actually been shown that if you take vitamin C with your collagen, that's actually what's going to increase the collagen production in your tendons, in your ligaments, in your skin. And you need the vitamin C to activate the collagen synthesis, even if you're getting the collagen through your diet, right? So in addition, they have the whole food vitamin C right here as well, which is just your basic vitamin C extracted from whole food base sources like rose hips, camu, and so yeah. And then also, if you suspect to be coming down with a sickness or you're not feeling the best, It's just really good to have a high quality vitamin C on hand that you can use for that. And another highly comprehensive formula here is their Purely K, vitamin K supplement, which not only has the K2 in the MK4 form, but also the MK7 as well. And then also has K1. So it has the whole spectrum of vitamin K compounds, which is pretty hard to find. And ultimately it's the MK7 in here that's most vital, just because in most cases people in the Western world are just not getting it because it's only really found in natto, aged cheese, and it just has so many benefits. It's been shown to prevent and reverse arterial blockages, prevent heart attacks, increase bone density, prevent diabetes, reduce insulin production, reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease, prevent wrinkles, prevent varicose veins, and even increase energy production in the cells, right? So K2 is just super vital. A lot of, especially if you're an athlete, those right there are really my favorite products from Mitolife that I use on a consistent basis. And I feel like I definitely do get a lot out of them. And I notice a benefit just from being consistent with them. And a lot of times if I, forget to take, or I run out of the Mitolife products, I just notice that maybe my skin doesn't look as good, my digestion isn't as good. You do have a lot of really other great products as well. Whatever it is that you're looking for, I'm sure they have something that's gonna suit you. Another thing right here is the magnesium. Right here, bioavailable magnesium. They have this encephalon, which is like a cognitive support type product that has phosphatidylserine in it. Ginkgo biloba, this really cool product just for mental performance. They got jellyfish collagen, which is a really cool innovative product that, again, in combination with the vitamin C, is really great for your skin. They also have this really cool elk velvet antler extract, right? 100% pure. So again, if you're an athlete, if you're someone that's working out a lot, this could be really helpful for just recovery. It contains unique peptides, growth factors, supporting hormonal health, skin renewal, collagen production, and actually contains growth factors like IGF-1 and IGF-2. Appears to be the reason behind the strength and recovery promoting benefits. We all know that human growth hormone, the reason bodybuilders take that is because it converts into IGF-1, and that's essentially the most anabolic hormone in the human body, right? So to have something in a natural form is pretty cool, something to check out. And then in terms of longevity, through the NAD pathway, they have the super strength NAD power right here, which has niacinamide, 500 milligrams per capsule. And so yeah, if you know about the production of NAD, as you age, your body just produces less and less. And that's been shown to have a really big effect in just your overall energy production. And then also a product I really like from them as well is their vitamin E PUFA Protect supplement, which essentially can help mitigate the damage caused by high levels of polyunsaturated fatty acid intake. So say you're gonna eat a pizza that has it's gonna have a lot of seed oils in it or something like that. Consuming some vitamin E with that is essentially just gonna lower the overall damage to your cells caused from just the polyunsaturated fatty acids. So yeah, whatever it happens to be that you're looking for, I'm sure that Mitolife has just the thing that's going to help you out, whether it's a certain health issue, you're just going for preventative health, preventative maintenance, anti-aging, and so forth. If you're watching, you tried any of the Mitolife products, definitely let us know your experience down below. I'd be curious to know what products you tried. At Mitolife, they're always innovating, improving their products, coming out with new formulas. Matt Blackburn, like I mentioned, the owner of the company, he's just doing really good work, changing people's lives, improving people's health. And anytime there's someone that is behind the company, I like to, support them because they're on a mission, and it's the least that I can do to try to give back to everything that I've learned, everything that I've gotten from him that has, helped me in my health journey. So yeah, I definitely recommend checking out Mitolife and all their supplements, everything they have to offer. I actually reached out to them and they were able to provide me with a discount code. So if you use my first name, Seth, use that at checkout, it'll get you some additional savings off your purchase. So yeah, check them out. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to drop me a like down below, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, peace.